long as you're able to sit still, have the back nice and straight, spine is upright, shoulders are back and the head is up. Going to bring the hands together in Yoga Mudra, so crossing the right fingers over the left, just resting them gently in the lap, and just gently closing the eyes. And we're going to start by slowing the breathing down. So bringing the focus now to the breath. Breathing through the nostrils, slowing and lengthening the breath. Slowing if you can to a 6 count in and a 6 count out. Drawing that breath in via the low, the mid and the upper lungs. And releasing the breath via the low, the mid and the upper lung. Just focusing on that movement of breath. As you breathe in, feeling the chest and the whole of the lungs inflate and the chest rise. And as you breathe out, just feeling the chest and the lungs deflate and fall. Just focus on breathing in and breathing out. Just being aware also of the stillness of the body, the straightness of the back. And just feeling nice and steady and calm in this position. Nice, deep, conscious breathing. Keeping the eyes closed as you bring the palms together at the chest. We'll just chant Om 3 times to start the class. Padyaaya vidmahe jnanalingeshwaraya dhimahi tanno guruhu prachodayate om. Alright, opening the eyes. Hi everyone, it's just joined. Stretching the legs out. Just starting by giving them a little shake, shaking the leg, shaking the head. Just start by loosening up. Starting to get rid of any stiffness from the week, stiffness from lying in bed. Just doing these movements really gently and really mindfully. Limbering up the body and the mind. Taking the feet wide so the feet are going to the outside of the mat and touching the toes together, so rolling the ankles. Just take the feet forwards and back now. Stretching the top of the foot. taking the knees back and out. Keep the hands beside you on the floor just to keep the back straight. Bringing the right knee to the chest, holding it close, sitting up straight, rotating the right ankle one way. And then the other way. And then bouncing the knee up and down. Changing legs, bringing the left knee up, rotating the left ankle one way. I've got all my stuff here. And then the other way. And then bouncing up and down. Bringing the legs back down. Let's just do a little bit of toe touching, so just stretching forwards. Bouncing over the toes. Go gently. Gently stretching the lower back. Don't go too far. You can have the legs together or you can have them slightly apart if that makes it a little bit easier. Taking the hands behind the head, drawing the nose towards the knees. Coming up, taking the hands behind the back, clasping the hands. Again, aiming the head to the knees, stretching the shoulders as well. Coming back up. Shaking the legs. Shaking the head. Give the shoulders a shrug as well. Do it all at the same time. Alright, so let's grab the right foot with the right hand, straighten the leg if you can, swinging the right leg out to the right. You can hold under the calf or the thigh if you need to. Follow your foot with your gaze to start with, moving the head with the foot, and taking the head and the foot in the opposite direction. Bend that knee now, bend that leg, sorry, and bring the right foot on top of the left thigh, or bring it to the inside of the left thigh if that's better. Right hand on right knee. Bouncing the knee up and down. Bring the foot to the inside of the left leg if it's not already there. Take the right hand to the back, left hand on right knee. We're going to twist to the right. So breathing in, straightening up, twisting to the right. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, coming back. Facing front, just do a little bit of stretching over that left leg, bouncing forwards over the left toes, and then coming back up. Let's switch legs, so taking the left foot with the left hand, straightening the leg, swinging the left leg out, wide as you can. Follow your foot with your gaze to start with. And take the head and the foot in the opposite direction. Bringing the left foot now onto the right thigh or to the inside of the right thigh. Hand on left knee. And bouncing the left knee up and down. Hopefully starting to feel a little bit looser. Getting a bit of movement into the joints. these jatis are the most important thing because we're going around loosening up every joint in the body, giving a bit of movement. Alright, so let's take the left foot to the inside of the right thigh, if it's not already there. Left hand behind the back. Right hand on left knee, we're going to twist to the left. So breathing in, straightening up, turning, looking over the left shoulder. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, turning back to face front. Stretching over that right leg, just bouncing forwards, nice and gently. Coming back up, giving the legs a shake, shaking the head. Alright, let's take the legs wide. So we're taking the legs nice and wide, making fists. Start by warming up the muscles, insides of the legs, tops of the legs, backs of the legs, bottom, base of the spine, coming all the way back down, back up, down. Let's take it to the abdomen now, so perhaps just using the flat of your hands, going a bit more gently, coming to the sides of the body. We're just going to tap throughout the body to wake us up, circulate the energy. Coming to the chest, using the fingertips, can be a little bit sore, makes a bit of a hollow noise. Tapping the centre of the chest, coming up to the neck, again, going gently. Coming to the cheekbones, and then the forehead. Going to tap the top of the head, and then we're coming back down, forehead, cheekbones, a bit hard to coordinate, chest, abdomen, and then back to the legs. Feeling a bit more awake, things are moving a little bit more. Bit of the toe touching to the right, stretching over the right leg, just bouncing. Coming up, let's go to the left, stretching over the left leg. Coming up, bringing the hands together, let's invert the hands and just stretch forwards, so not coming down. Just bouncing forwards. Nice release on the lower back. Bit of shoulder stretching too. And then coming back up. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, wrapping the hands around the soles of the feet, drawing them in, sitting up straight. And then bouncing the knees up and down. Can't tell if it's raining out because I can't see out these windows. It's certainly very windy. Might be raining. Sounds a bit wild. I did wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to massive rain. Oh well. Let's just cross the legs and we're going to do another twist. So just sitting cross-legged, take the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. We're going to twist to the right, so breathe in, twist all the way around. Hold and breathe. Breathing in, coming all the way back. We'll go the other way, so left hand behind, right hand on left knee. Breathing in, twisting round. Hold and breathe. Breathing in, coming back round to the front. It's rain. Bring the soles of the feet together again. And you're just going to take the hands under, and if you can, just try and bring the hands onto the tops of the feet from under the legs. And then you're just going to try and come forwards. You can move the feet out a bit if you want. Just have the head hovering over the feet. If you're lucky, your head will touch your feet. Mine don't. And today they're certainly quite a way away, so that's okay. So just holding here. Letting the head gently hang, stretching the lower back gently. Keep breathing. Breathing in, coming back up. Stretching the legs out. Just giving a shake of the leg, shake of the head. Alright, let's take the arms out nice and straight, tapping the fingers into the palms. One at a time. And then all together, opening and closing, stretching and clenching. Making fists, let's rotate those stiff wrists one way. And then another way, or the other way. There's only two ways you can rotate your wrists, unless I'm mistaken. And then the elbows, rotating at the elbows, letting those arms, lower arms do nice big circles one way, and then the other way. Bring the hands down, let's swim forwards towards our feet and then back. So rotating the shoulders, coming forwards, coming back, bringing the back into it a little bit as well. And then let's take the arms the other way, doing backstroke. And then let's come back. Place the hands on the thighs. Let's breathe in and lift our shoulders right up to our ears, and then let them fall down with a big sigh. So breathe in and out, and in and out. Once more, and in and out. Dropping the chin to the chest, we'll rotate the head 360 degrees, moving to the right, matching the movement with the breath. Breathing in, taking the head past the right shoulder and back. Breathe out, down to the left, chin to chest. Breathe in to the right and back. Breathe out to the left. And down once more, breathing in to the right and back. Breathe out left and down to the left, breathing in, left shoulder and back. Breathe out to the right and down once more to the left, second time, and back. Breathe out down to the right and down last time. Head back, breathe out right, chin down. Bringing the head up, let's just take the head left and right, up and down, left and right, and then both directions. Crunchy head, coming back to center. All right, have a drink. Come onto your knees. Just do a little bit of crawling around the mat. So as much space as you can muster, have a little crawl around. Taking the pressure off the back. Try and do some big crawling movements, bringing the knees far forward as you can perhaps, giving them a stretch, tucking the toes under or having the feet flat. A little bit of forwards and backwards crawling. It's not the same crawling on your own, is it? I remember the days when we all crawled all around the hall. Bit of side to side. And then coming back to the mat and stay on hands and knees and do Vyagra Pranayama. So knees together unless you've got a bad back, and have them apart. Knees under the hips and hands under the shoulders. So breathing in, lowering the abdomen, lifting the head up. Breathing out, arch the back, chin to chest. Breathing in, lowering the abdomen, lifting the head. Breathe out, arch the back, chin to chest. Breathing in, lowering, lifting the head. Breathing out, arch the back. And again, breathing in, lifting the head, breathing out, arch the back. Once more, breathing in, lowering the abdomen, lifting the head, breathing out, arching the back. Just coming back onto the heels now. Let's stretch the arms out, head on mat. Stretching the hands as far away as you can. Take the hands over to the right, so you're kind of curving around in a banana shape. Just holding here for a moment, stretching through the back. And walking the hands back to the center. And then walking the hands around to the left. So banana-ing to the left. And then taking the hands back to the center. Breathing in, coming back up to the heels. Alright, so we'll do Danda Kriya where we roll on top of our heads and then we come up and we do a little back bend. Moving with the breath, nice and slowly. So sitting up straight on the heels, breathe out first. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, taking the head to the mat. Breathe in, roll on top of the head if you can. Breathe out, rolling back down. Lift the head, breathe in, coming all the way back up. And breathe out. Breathing in, rising up, back bend. Breathing out, sitting back down on the heels. If you can't roll on the head, just do the breath instead. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, head to the mat. Breathe in, top of the head. Breathe out, roll back down. Lift the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. And breathing out. Breathing in, rising up on the knees, bending the back. Breathing out, sitting back down. Once more, breathing in. Breathing out, coming forward, head to the mat. Breathe in, top of the head. Breathe out, coming back down. Lifting the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. And breathing out. Breathe in, rise up, bending the back. Breathing out, coming to sit back down. Alright, Mukha Bhastrika, getting rid of all that stale air out the tops of our lungs, blasting the air out, taking the head to the mat 3 times. So sitting on the heels, so breathe in deeply, blast out and down. Lift the head, breathe in, coming all the way back up. And again, blasting out. Lifting the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Last time, blasting out. Keeping the head down this time, tucking the nose towards the knees, hands on soles of the feet, letting the elbows drop down. Just rest here for a moment. Just breathe. Relax. Relax down. Lifting the head now, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Breathe out, take the right hand back and the left. Just let the head gently hang backwards, stretching across the shoulders and the top of the chest. Breathe in, pushing up on the right. Coming forwards now, coming into a squat, so tucking the toes under. Coming into a squat as best you can, either holding onto the mat or hugging the knees, tucking yourself into a little ball if you can. Stretching the spine. And then you're going to take the hands to the mat, take them further forward, straighten the legs, come up into Merusasana. Mountain posture. So a nice triangular shape. Make sure the feet are hip width, the hands are shoulder width. Don't worry if your heels aren't on the floor. You can give them a little movement if you want to stretch the backs of the legs. You're aiming your chest towards your thighs. Now straight back, straight legs, straight arms. Holding and breathing. Trying to relax in this posture. Again, just letting it all go. Letting the tension flow out the hands and the feet into the earth. Walking the hands slowly to the feet now. A little bit of toe touching over the feet. Bend the knees softly if you need to. Bouncing over the feet. Take a bit of bouncing to the right now. Bouncing back to the middle. Bouncing to the left. Back to the middle. And then bending the knees, rolling up to standing. Have a drink. I'm just going to adjust the camera slightly. See how that is. I'm always cutting my head off. Probably still going to cast her. I know. I'll angle it. Oh well. That'll have to do. You can see me. That's all that matters. Alright. Big hair, need a haircut. Standing on the left, shaking the right. Give it a good shake. Really shaking off any tension in the back or the legs. Standing on the right, shaking the left. Standing on the left, swing the right leg. Hold on to something if you need to. Standing on the right, swing the left. Standing on the left, let's swing the right across the body. Oops. Standing on the other one. I'm not sure which one I said there. Swinging the left across the body ideally. Coming back to the feet, let's shake the right hand. Moving the shoulder and shaking the hand at the same time. Left side. Shaking the hand, moving the shoulders. Both hands, shake them up. Let's come down. Now let's come all around. Stirring up any negative energy, moving the body, and then throwing it all away. So let's breathe in, gather it up, let it go. And again, using this as a good opportunity to get rid of the week, get rid of any rubbish accumulated over the week. Breathe in, throw it off. One more time. Bank holiday weekend, let's get rid of our week of tribulations. And breathe in, letting it go. Letting the arms swing. And just bringing the arms around the body, so just not touching the body this time, just have the feet a little bit apart. We're just gently twisting the spine. And we're going to take the arms further up now. So we're still twirling around gently. We're taking the arms all the way up. And we're going to take them all the way up. Really giving our spine a good rotation, and then gently bringing the arms back down to shoulder level, and then coming down. It's a really lovely movement for the spine, and then you can just let them gently hit the body. And then we'll just come to standing, close the eyes, take the palms out, just rest the body for a moment. Just feeling the body relax, feeling the energy that's being created within the body for the movement. A little bit of tingling, and then any tension just flow out through the fingertips or through the toes. Alright, so opening the eyes. So we'll do Padotana, which is a wide-legged forward bend. So jumping or stepping the feet quite wide and the arms directly above you, palms facing forward. So just checking your feet now, your feet are parallel, we're stretching up, palms are facing forwards, and we're going to stretch up on an in-breath. On an out-breath, we're going to fold forward at the hips and come down as far as we can, and hopefully bringing our fingertips to the floor. So breathing in, breathing out, folding forwards, coming forwards. When you're as far as you are, can go down, just bring the fingertips down, and then just taking the feet a little bit wider to perhaps allow those fingertips to touch the floor, or maybe even have the palms flat on the floor. Wherever you are, just breathe in, look up, stretching the back. Breathing out now, taking the head down towards the mat. Just holding here. Lovely stretch to the lower back, backs of the legs. If it is difficult, you can bring the legs in a bit and perhaps hold on to the legs if that's stable for you. You could even use maybe some books to rest your hand on if you couldn't get your hands close enough to the floor or on the floor. So just holding and breathing. Alright, just shuffle the feet in a little bit now, so a little bit closer together. Bring the arms alongside the ears, breathing in, coming all the way back up, and jumping or stepping the feet back together. And just closing the eyes now, taking the palms out, resting the body. opening the eyes. So let's do Trikonasana. Another lovely spinal twist. So jumping or stepping the feet 2 to 3 feet apart, arms at shoulder level, trusting none of you have got socks on at this stage. Make sure the feet are parallel again, the arms are nice and strong. Turning on the right heel now so the right toes are in line with the right fingers. We're going to take the right hand down to the right straight leg. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching forward, taking the right hand down to the right leg, keeping that leg straight. Left arm directly above the head, looking up at the back of the left hand if you can. Breathing deeply into the left lung, stretching the left side. Remember you're between two panes of glass, so if you're coming forwards, come up on the right leg. If that left shoulder is uncomfortable, you could take the arm behind the back and stay looking up. Wonderful. Looking down at the right foot now, breathing in, bringing the arms back up. Turn the foot and head back to center. Turning on the left heel now, looking along the left fingers. Same thing, different side. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching forward with the left hand, taking it down to the left leg. Right arm directly above the head. And if you can, turning and look at the back of the right hand. If not, looking forward is fine. Breathing deeply into the right lung, stretching the right side. Nice and steady. Looking down at the left foot, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Turning the foot and head back to center, jumping or stepping the feet back together. And again, just closing the eyes, take the palms out, let the body rest. Feeling the release of tension after the tension that's been put into the body through the posture. Slowing the breath. All right, so let's take the feet wide again and the arms at shoulder level, so jumping or stepping. Checking your feet are parallel again, turning on the right heel, looking along the right middle fingers. We're going to bend the right knee, we're going to do Konasana. So breathe in, breathe out, bending the right knee, making sure the right knee is 90 degrees and not forward of the right ankle. And you're going to take the right elbow down to the right knee, take the left arm up directly above the head. Turning to look at the left hand if you can. So all the weight from your right arm and from your body is resting on your right knee. Stretching up to the left side. Looking down at the right foot, breathing in, coming back, straightening the leg, turn the foot and head back to center, turning the other way, so turning to the left, breathing in, breathing out, bending the left knee, checking the position of the left knee. Taking the left elbow to rest on the left knee. Right arm directly above the head. Breathing deeply to the right side again. Stretching up with the right arm. This is Konasana. Looking down at the left foot, breathing in, coming up, straightening the leg, turn the head and foot back to center, jumping or stepping, and taking the palms out, closing the eyes, resting the body again. Just noticing any tension in the shoulders, just falling away. And the breath is slowing. Alright, so opening the eyes. So let's do Vrikshasana or balance. So let's be steady trees in this really quite vicious sounding wind at the minute. So coming to balance on the right leg to start with. So just bringing your weight in your centre of gravity into the right leg, that's your tree trunk. The left foot, depending on balance, you could leave the left toes on the floor and just prop the left heel up against the right ankle. Or you can bring the left foot to the inside of the right shin, or bring it to the inside of the right thigh. And then bringing the palms together at the chest when you're stable. We're going to move the arms with the breath. Breathing in, it's taking the arms all the way up, keeping the palms together, stretching up. Breathing out, taking the arms wide. Breathing in, palms together. Breathing out. Breathing in, taking the hands forward, stretching forwards. Breathing out to the chest. And then letting the foot down. Well done. I'm sure you're already steady, non-swaying trees, or just a gentle sway maybe. So just bringing the centre of gravity to the left foot and up the left leg. So again, right foot wherever's good for you, either up against that left ankle or the left shin or inside of the left leg. Bringing the palms together. Focusing on a non-moving spot to keep your balance. Breathing in, taking the arms all the way up. Stretch up. Breathe out. Take them wide. Breathe in to the chest. Breathe out. Breathe in, taking them forwards. Breathing out. Together. Releasing the foot. Closing the eyes. Taking the palms out, just rest the body. Alright, so we'll come down. We're going to do a few little back bends before we come down. Let's stretch up, come up onto our toes. Taking the arms back and wide. We'll do that 3 times, and then we're going to stretch up and come all the way down to a squat. So just have the feet a little bit apart, shoulders back. Breathing in, let's take the arms nice and wide, bring the palms together at the top, hold the breath, come up onto the toes. Lowering the heels, breathe out, taking the arms wide and back if you can. And again, breathing in, palms together, hold the breath onto the toes. Heels down, breathe out, arms wide and back. And again, breathe in, stretching up, palms together, hold the breath, come on the toes. Heels down, breathing out, arms wide and back. This time we'll come down, so breathing in, palms together, let's hold the breath, come onto the toes. Heels down, breathing out, let's bring the palms all the way down, coming down into a squat. Holding onto the floor, just placing the hands on the floor, tucking the head in. Then coming back to sit on the heels. Just going to move my camera back. So just sitting on the heels, hands in the lap, just grounding the body again. Slowing the breath. All right. So come to lie on your backs. I think we'll do a few hip openers. So make sure you've got a little bit of space around you if you're with your partner, that you don't kick them, or you don't kick any animals or anything like that. So you're going to be breathing in, you're going to lift up one leg straight up, and as you breathe out you're going to take it to the right, and then you're going to circle it back down to meet the other foot on the mat. So don't worry if you can't go all the way out, if you've got hip issues, and if you've got really bad hip issues and it's too painful, just raise and lower the legs and don't bother taking them out. If you are doing it, you may feel some clunks in your hips, that's okay, as long as it's not actually painful. So legs together, arms alongside the body with the palms facing downward. Let's start with the right leg and do it 3 times. So breathing in, lifting the right leg up to the top. Breathe out, taking the right leg out to the right as far as you can, then circling it back down just over the floor to meet the left foot. And again, breathing in, stretching up, breathing out, taking it round to the right, meeting the other foot. And again, breathe in and lift. And again, if you want to just lift and lower, that's fine. Breathe out, taking the leg over to the right, circling it back down to meet the left. Left leg, breathing in, lifting the left leg up, breathing out, taking it wide, circling it back to meet the other one. And again, breathe in, left leg up, breathe out, taking it wide and down, and back to the other one. Clunky hips. Breathe in, lifting it up, breathe out, circling it wide, bringing it back down. Just let the feet flop out. Just rest for a moment. Bring the knees up now so they're just a little bit away from the bottom. Have the palms flat on the floor. We're going to breathe in, we're going to lift the hips up. We're also, if you want to, you can take the arms back at the same time, take them back and breathe out and lower. So we'll do that a few times. So breathing in, lifting the hips, arms back, breathing out, lowering down. And again, breathing in and lifting, breathing out and lowering. And again, breathing in, lifting, breathing out and lowering. Just bringing the knees together at the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Bringing the knees back down now. Taking the right, which one is it? Taking the left ankle. Placing the left ankle on the right knee. And then taking the right hand behind the right thigh. Just drawing the right thigh towards the chest. And just holding here, just feeling a nice stretch on the left leg. You can either straighten the right leg or you can have it bent. If you want to increase the stretch, take the hands to the front of the right shin. Just holding and releasing any tension. And then slowly lowering back down. We'll do the other side. So popping the right ankle onto the right knee. Bringing the hands behind the left thigh, drawing the left thigh towards the chest. Holding here. Again, you can see if the left leg straighten is better in any way. And if you want to increase it, you can take the hands to the front of the left shin. Just holding, feeling the stretch, again feeling the release. in those tight muscles, those tendons. And very slowly bringing the foot down, uncrossing. Just hug the knees again, just take a little rock this time. Massaging the back. Alright, so we're going to go into relaxation. So just get yourself comfy. Coming into a lying position, coming into Shavasana, corpse posture. So we can simulate being a corpse without being one. Feeling complete relaxation. Okay. So lying on your back, have the legs out straight, or you can bring the knees up at any time if that's more comfortable. You can also lie on your left side if you need to. Otherwise, if the legs are straight, have the feet flopped out and the heels together. Arms are alongside the body, palms preferably turned upwards. Just make sure the head is in centre and give the head a little rock from side to side to release any final tension in the neck. And bring the head back to centre. And with the head on the mat, just gently jutting the chin towards the chest. Just to lengthen the neck. Just bringing your attention now back to your breathing. Slowing the breath down, making sure it's nice and even, making sure it's nice and deep and long and steady. Having a check around the body, just making sure there's no niggles. If there are, just take a moment just to get comfortable. And try and move those niggles out of the body so you're feeling completely relaxed. So we're going to focus on each body part, and we're going to tense that body part, and then we're going to relax it. And we'll do that round the whole body, and then we're going to sequentially relax each part, tense each part so the whole body is tense, and then relax the whole body. So we're focusing on putting tension in so that the relaxation after is that much greater and we feel completely relaxed. We're just focusing now on the feet and tensing all around the feet, tensing the toes, tensing the heels, drawing them tight, holding them, and relax. Focusing on the calves and the knees, tensing the lower legs, tensing the calves, tensing the knees, screwing them up tight, holding them in, and then letting them go. Focusing on the thighs now, on the base of the spine, tensing the buttocks, tensing the thighs, tensing around the base of the spine, scrunching them up, holding them in, and then let it go. Bringing the attention to the abdomen, the tummy, tensing the tummy, tensing all across the abdominal area, screwing up the tummy muscles, holding them in, and then let it go. Turning the attention to the back now, tensing all the way up the back, tensing those back muscles, holding them tight, screwing them up, holding them in, and then let it go. Focusing on the chest now, trying to tense the chest muscles, holding them in, tensing them close together, and then let it go. Taking the mind now down to your fingertips, tensing your fingers and your hands, screwing your hands up into fists, holding them tight, and release. Focusing on the lower arms and the elbows, tensing the lower arms, tensing the muscles in the lower arms, tensing the elbow joints, and then release. Moving to the upper arms and the shoulders, focusing on tensing both upper arms, both shoulders, scrunching them up, holding them tight, holding them in, and then release. Focusing on the head now, so tensing the jaw, screwing the jaw up tight, scrunching the nose and the mouth, screwing the eyes shut tight, tensing around the back of the head, holding it all in, holding it in, and then release. This time we'll start at the toes and we'll tense each part, and then keeping that part tense, move on to the next part until the whole body is held in tension, and then we're going to release the whole body into complete relaxation. So taking the mind down to the toes, tensing the toes, scrunching up the toes and the feet, tensing the lower legs and the calves, tensing the knees, tensing the thighs, screwing up the buttocks, tensing the abdomen, tensing all the back muscles, tensing across the chest, screwing up the fists and the hands, tensing all the way up the arms to the shoulders, holding them in tight to the body, screwing up the face, the mouth, the nose, the eyes, scrunching up the head, holding the whole body completely tense, holding the breath in, holding it in, and release. Just feeling now complete relaxation flooding through the muscles, flooding through the body. Any tension now is washed away, and the body is completely relaxed, completely calm, and completely still. Just bringing the mind now back to the breath. Take a few really deep breaths. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes very gently. And then rolling gently onto the left side. Just resting your head on your arm. Just holding there for a moment. Rolling onto your tummies now, resting your forehead on the backs of your hands. And then when you're ready, just push yourself up to sitting. Coming to sit cross-legged, palms together at the chest, eyes closed. We just chant to close the class. Om. Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Hopefully this wind will calm down so you can get out in the garden. Enjoy the bank holiday, such as it is. But hopefully no one's having to work too much, so getting a bit of extra time to relax and enjoy whatever it is they're enjoying doing. But thank you for coming. So see you on Monday for class 20 of this type, and I hope you all stay